Hello again, it's Miss Lisa Ballerina with your preschool tips and tricks, and today's tips and tricks are themes for preschool dances, and I'm going to include a copy of my class plans for you to use if you'd like to use something that I've developed. But I'm going to first off say, if you are looking for ideas for your preschool classes, always Google. Just jump on Google and do some research. But some ideas that I've come up with include the time of year, if you're dealing with seasons or holidays, or if school's starting, or life lessons you want to learn as well. Manners, school skills. School skills include the alphabet, numbers, colors, shapes, and opposites, emotions. You could also incorporate themes such as dance skills, such as level changes, tempo changes, directional changes as well, like forward, back, sideways, diagonally, in a circle, so spatial patterns as well. But it's more fun if you're using things that they can relate to. Now, repetition is good, but that doesn't mean you should repeat the same songs over and over and over in class every week, the same exact class plans, because that gets boring. So what I do is I change up my class plans every 2 weeks, and they're still learning the same set of movement skills, but they're learning it and being creative in their own way. The dance class that I want to talk about today, the theme that you might want to use, is fall, because Monday was the first day of fall, and so of course I am doing a fall theme, and it involves colors and level changes. So when the students come in, I always tell them what the theme is. Guys, today we're talking about autumn. Has anyone heard of autumn? And everybody's like, Plus I live in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, so every day is summer here. So the children don't really get to experience autumn as much. And if we do see leaves falling, we usually see just a couple trees that recycle their leaves, and that happens in February. So it's not as if right now in September, students here are seeing leaves falling from trees. So I talk about some places are cold, they get cold and they get snow, and their leaves turn beautiful colors. If anyone finds a pretty tree leaf on the ground, bring it next week and show Miss Lisa. I want to see, because maybe they'll find something on the ground outside that's yellow or orange. So we talk about that, and then I did what I call paint the trees your favorite autumn colors. So let me flip this around. So painting your trees, I pass out these giant feathers that I have. I bought them at a craft store many moons ago, and I pass out one feather to everyone, and then I put my little shapes around on the floor. They're just the plastic shapes you can buy online. I cut them, they were circles, but I cut them into 4, and so they look like pies. But I spread the different colors, and as I'm putting the colors on the floor, I ask everybody, what's this color? And they're like, red, pink. So I put those around and then pass out feathers, and then my dance, I put some music on. I said, guys, just follow me. We're going to paint all the colors of the leaves. So first dip your feather in, and let's paint high up for the leaves. And then I might say, paint low, paint the ground a different color. And then I might say, paint up and down, paint in circles, paint fast, paint slow, paint medium. All right, and then I might say, try to throw and catch your feather. So I'm giving, 3 minutes for this dance. All right, then I collect the feathers and we all sit back on our rugs. Then the next one is, now that all of our trees are painted, all these beautiful colors, let's do an autumn dance with our scarves. So I pass out some scarves, and it's a story dance. A story dance is not something, it tells a story. It's not like head, shoulders, knees, and toes that's pre-choreographed. So my story starts with the color green. The green leaves sway in the sun. So I sway my scarf over my head and I do big movements. And then the cold breeze comes, because that's autumn, it's cooler. And the scarves move fast. The children who are playing outside are cold. Cover up with your scarf and tiptoe. Then the children all of a sudden look up at the sky and they notice the leaves have turned red, like fire. So you're gonna run and leap or run and jump. you know, they're still learning leaps. So if you leap, that's fine. They can follow you. And you leap around for a few 30 seconds, I don't know, 40 seconds till you're tired. And then we stop. Look up. The leaves have turned yellow like a warm blankie. Everyone cover up with your blanket. Lie down and cover up. Then you'll wake up, sit and stretch, and then all of a sudden you look at your scarf and it has turned orange like a big pumpkin. Roll your scarf into a ball. Carry it with both hands. Imagine that it is a heavy, heavy pumpkin and you're carrying it around the room. Oh, everybody, it's heavy. And we do that for several seconds. And then we look at our scarves. It has turned purple like a little grape. Yummy. I love to eat grapes. Let's roll like a grape on the floor. Roll around. Then our leaves have turned pink. Pink like cotton candy. Has anyone had cotton candy? It's delicious. Let's pretend it grows on trees. Jump and eat it. And I usually hold my scarf with 2 hands, stretching it across my head and jumping and eating my scarf. And then, my leaves have turned brown and droopy. That means the leaves are going to fall off the tree soon. So you swoosh around your scarf and walk like you're sad and droopy. Then all of a sudden your leaves start to fall. Throw and catch your scarf. Throw and catch. Throw and catch. So we do that for a few, and then we grab our scarf and we wilt to the ground and fall to the ground. And that's where I usually end it. I have in the past said, let's rake our leaf up. We'll each rake our leaf and try to jump over it, but my scarves tend to be slippery, and if anyone steps on their scarves, they fall. And I just try to avoid any injuries in class. So that's the leaf dance. And then I collect all the scarves, have them sit on their rugs. And then the next dance I call, now it's time for apple cider and donuts. So here in the U.S. Virgin Islands, we don't really, you can purchase apple cider by the gallon in the stores for like $12 or $15. So none of us really drink it. We drink our own local fruits. But in donut shops, no donut shops here. Hot chocolate, yes, we do have hot chocolate when it gets in this winter time and it's a little chilly. And when I say chilly, I'm talking like the high 60s, 70s. Yep, that's how we acclimate to the heat. We're used to 84, 85. So the kids are used to drinking hot chocolate. So I have a donut dance, and it is called 1,000 Tiny Donuts. I'm going to play a little bit of it because it's a very adorable song, but I pass out my bean bags. Excuse me. I did look online and saw that Amazon sells some little stuffed donuts, and I thought that would be adorable, so I haven't ordered those yet. I just use bean bags. I'm going to play this in the background. And it's called 1,000 Tiny Donuts. So we start by carrying either on your head. You can improv, really. You carry it, you walk around with it on your head. But when it gets to the chorus, he says 1,000 tiny donuts flying through the air. And that's when we throw and catch. Here it goes. It's a catchy little song. Yep, flying through the air. All right. So that is by Casper Baby Pants. Casper Baby Pants. The album is called Hot Dog, 1,000 Tiny Donuts. Let me see if I can. Well, I can't open it up. Apparently, here. Let me see. Let me show it to you. All right. So you can find that on iTunes at a mere 99 cents, probably something like that. All right. And then to finish class. Now, this is a class plan that could be used for 45 minutes because I teach a half-hour class and I couldn't do all of this. I couldn't accomplish it all. So I ended up cutting out paint your trees with your favorite autumn colors with a feather. So the final dance, and actually I didn't have time for the treehouse party either. I pretend we're in a treehouse up high, and our treehouse we're having a party up there because it's autumn. And we are all sitting on the floor with our feet touching, sitting with straight legs out. So straight legs out in front of you. Everybody's feet are touching, and we're up in our treehouse, and we're getting ready for an autumn party. We've got to climb down the treehouse ladder. Everybody climb down. I'm going to bring up decorations. Everyone climb up and let's decorate. And then I go to the next child. What are you going to bring to the party? And they might say, I'm bringing balloons. And then we climb down the ladder, and basically you're doing abdominal work. Yeah, so it's good for both the teacher and the students. And then we climb back up, and then we ask the next student, what are you bringing to the party? I'm bringing cake. And then 3 others are going to say cake as well, because they're like, I can't think, probably cake would be good. So you do a treehouse party dance, and it's kind of a restful dance, because now they've just moved around. If you think about how I structured this, we did a warm-up, then we painted our trees with our feathers, then we did the autumn tree dance with our scarves, and then we did 1,000 tiny donuts sailing or flying through the air with our bean bags. We've had all activities that are constantly moving. And so now they're probably getting a little tired. So having a sit-down dance at the end of class is ideal. They're more focused. You've burned off a lot of that anxious energy that they have naturally, and now they can focus and they can tell you what they want to bring to the party. Then you can stand up, do your curtsy, and finish class however you'd like. So I hope that gave you some great ideas. Try the class plans out. Musically, I gave you the music I used for the one song. The rest of the music, I just picked instrumental pieces that work well with what my theme is. So good luck working with the theme. I can't wait to hear about any comments or questions that you have. Put those below, and hopefully these things and tips and tricks work for you. And thanks again. Again, this is Miss Lisa Ballerina coming to you from the U.S. Virgin Islands.